Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Fat Man Scoop, and you're watching Pure Motion TV, and you're listening to the podcast about merch. Let's go!
What's going on, y'all? And I'm finna show y'all how we finna take this blank purple shirt and we finna flip this. We finna turn this into some money. So make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm about to show y'all step by step. So make sure y'all follow, get y'all a notepad, screen record, save, watch again. Let's get this money. Let's go. Okay, now before you start printing, like say if you ain't been printing in about, I say if you ain't been printing in about 2 days, couple days, or whatever the case may be, you want to give your printer a shake before you use it. And to shake it, since your ink is on this side, you want to mostly just worry about this side. Don't have to shake the whole entire printer. So come over here, just lift this edge up and just give it a little shake. Just like that, because you just want the ink mixed up. This ink is liquid, it ain't thick, so you just want to make sure it's all together. Now you want to run your power clean. Go to maintenance, then you want to hit power clean, scroll, okay, yes, scroll, check, okay, check, okay.
One eternity later.
Check, okay, and then hold for 5 seconds. And then it'll start the power clean. That'll probably take about 3 to 5 minutes. And what this is gonna do is, it's gonna just run the inks through the hoses, so that way if anything was clogged or just sitting there, it's gonna run it out, empty it out in the trash, new ink. You can use a cutting board. This is just a regular food cutting board. You can use a cutting board because this is kind of slim. So, you know, if you don't want, you know, you might use a big transfer, and even though it's not, just to be on the safe side, the transfer, you know, it's bigger than the tray, so you don't want it to flimsy over depending on your design and how heavy it is on one side or whatever. So just use your cutting board, regular cutting board, you know, slim, whatever, and just put it in there. That's it. So that way now you got a wider form, so now when your transfer sheet come out, it ain't gonna be folding over or nothing like that. It's just gonna come straight out on the tray. So once your print head is done cleaning, now you want to make sure that you print on the matted side, this side, not the side that's shiny. And you want to make sure that you're using high quality detail transfer sheets, because if you're using low quality, when you go to peel it, it's gonna be bad. Sometimes it might not peel right. It might leave your design still, some pieces still on the transfer sheet. That's because you're using bad quality transfer sheets. Y'all stop using bad quality transfer sheets, man. And if you need you some good high quality detail transfer sheets, head over to my website, link in bio, get you some. And when you print your detail transfer sheet, you can lift this up as you printing. You do not have to have it down. You can have it up at the same time, so that way you can actually make sure your transfer is printing right and the colors is coming out correct. Because if it's not, you want to go ahead and cancel the print, so that way you do not waste your transfer sheet. You can cut off the piece that didn't print right, and then just, you know, pop your transfer sheet back in there and then reprint. And like I said, if you want, you can keep it up to make sure you're printing out right, and then you can even close it. Now, as you can see how it's more wider with the board, so now that way you don't have to worry about it, you know, flimsying over. It's just straight up. But after we done printing, we have to cure it. We cannot just press it on the shirt. You have to cure this print. So let's go cure it. Now to cure it, you want to make sure that you get you a tray, so that way it can get your DTF powder, so that way you can reuse it instead of throwing it in the trash. Come over here with your transfer sheet, and you want to sprinkle you some powder on there. You don't have to sprinkle too much, because all you want to do is just cover all of the ink. So you want to make sure you go cover every piece of the ink. And then you want to make sure you shake it off real good. You don't want no powder on the left. And this is what I mean when I say you can reuse this powder. I'm gonna show you. You can take you a regular it can be a transfer sheet you already use. It do not have to be a brand new transfer sheet, by the way. But anyways, you're gonna take it, you're gonna dump it in there. Then you're gonna take this, fold it like this, get your cup with your DTF powder in it, and just pour it back in there. So that way, you didn't waste it, you didn't throw none in the trash. And that's how you do that. Now you want to set your heat press to 395 degrees and you want to put it on 150 seconds. And you want to make sure that it do not clamp down all the way. So don't want it to clamp down all the way. So you want to take your knob and you want to adjust your knob. So that way when you close it, you want to have a little space in between it, because you do not want your heat press to actually touch a transfer sheet when we're baking it. And we're using our heat press because it's going to save us money instead of buying a DTF oven that's cost a couple $100s. And now we're going to come in with our transfer sheet and we're just going to put it in here and press down. And being that we adjust it, we don't have to worry about it touching our transfer sheet. We could just close it, walk away until it's done. And as you can see, it's gonna start beeping loud, so you do not have to worry about not being notified. You're gonna be notified. I don't care where you at, you're gonna hear this. So after it's done and it's complete, remove that. And now you wanna set your heat press to 295 degrees. It's gonna start beeping until it gets to the desired temperature. So what I recommend you do is just turn it off. After you set everything, just turn it off so you don't gotta hear that beeping. And then come back probably like 6 minutes, 5 minutes, something. Just come back when it cool down, like wait for it to cool down a little more. Turn it back on. And then when you turn it back on, you shouldn't hear no beeping, because it's gonna be close to the desired temperature. But you wanna wait for it to get to 295 degrees. To press your shirt. You do not want it to be anything higher or anything lower. Just wait for it to get to 295 degrees. It's not gonna take that long. Okay, now we can cut our heat press back on. And you wanna adjust your knob, because remember it's still, you know, inches up. So close it down. But you wanna make sure that you have firm pressure.
A few moments later.
It shouldn't be easy at all to close, at all. It should be kind of hard. You see? You want good pressure. And you can always put your hand under here. It's something under here that you can hold. It's not hard or nothing. You can hold and then lift it back up without, you know, no problem. Now we finna hit it with our shirt. And you want to make sure that you use your lint roller, because this is going to help a lot. Remove all the debris. You don't want no lint, no trash, nothing on your shirt. Get it off. You want to make sure that you pre-press the shirt for 5 seconds. As you can see, I'm holding it. You do not have to clamp it down all the way. Just hold it for 5 seconds to knock out all the moisture. Now you want to take your transfer sheet that you just made and place it exactly where you want it. You want to hit it with your Teflon sheet and press that down 20 seconds. Okay, now remember, it's something up under here. You want to just hold on to it and boom, lift it up, no problem. Remove your Teflon sheet, and your Teflon sheet is going to prevent damages to your garment. It's going to prevent burns. Like if you're using a white shirt or anything, it's going to prevent burns, because remember, this is super hot, so it will burn your shirt. So you want to use your Teflon sheet. And now when you peel your DTF transfer sheet, do not just take it and peel it any kind of way. Start from the corner. This is the best spot because of course it's hot up there and it's small. You can't really reach up there, you'll burn yourself. So this is the best spot. Start from this corner and peel. Smooth, easy. You can peel fast, you can peel slow. But with my transfers, it don't even matter. No debris left behind. And now for the second press, you want to make sure that you are using a different Teflon sheet. Do not use the same Teflon sheet that you use for the first press. Now this press right here is going to give you that texture, that feeling, knock away that glossiness. And what you want to do is just press that for 5 seconds, all the way down. And now this is very important. You want to make sure you add your neck tag label. So here, rip it out. Do not use scissors. Tear it away. And you want to come with your own neck tag label. Use DTF. It's cheaper. It's easier. Make a sheet full of these and you good. If you need templates, head over to my website to purchase you some templates. So stick that in there. Grab your Teflon sheet. You gotta use a Teflon sheet for protection. Cricut mini press. You want to make sure you grab one of these. It's gonna make this process a whole lot easier instead of flipping your shirt inside out. And you want to press this for about 10 seconds. Set it to the second level, by the way. Now remember, it's DTF, so always peel from the corner. And as you can see, now you got your neck tag label. Real professional. Now I'm about to show you something else. You want to get you some custom hang tags, preferably front and back. And you want to get you a hang tag gun to insert it. It comes with 1,000 pins and very easy to use. Put it inside the hole on the front of the tag, and then you want to come here, right here, to the inside of the seam of the arm sleeve. And you just want to stick it through the thread, just like so. Pull the trigger and just pull away. Easy. And this right here is how you make high quality shirts from home. Got the hang tag, the shirt, got the neck tag label. Real professional. So make sure y'all tap in, make sure y'all subscribe, comment what y'all want to see, and make sure y'all follow me for more free game. Let's get it.